Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. I'm here with part 2 of me opening a Darkness Ablaze Pokemon booster box. If you missed out on part 1, you'll find a link in the description of this video. Very happy with the pulls in the first part of this opening. Hopefully the good luck will continue in part 2. Now I did purchase this booster box from Collector's Cash for $92.99. Darkness Ablaze is the newest set in the TCG, official release date August 14th, 2020. It is already the third Sword and Shield series set. So 18 packs to open up from the booster box of Darkness Ablaze. I opened up the left stack inside in part 1. Now it's the right stack of the booster box. So we'll see what happens here. Hoping for at least one full art card. And of course, if I pull out anything valuable, I'll head on over to the price guide on TCG Player and see what the card is worth. I will be summarizing the complete pulls for the entire booster box at the end of this opening. I have opened up one previous Darkness Ablaze booster box. I did that as a live stream. Definitely take a look at that video if you have not already. My wife usually joins me in my live streams. So just an update for everyone. I did not pull the Charizard VMAX, but my wife was able to pull the Charizard VMAX from a pack, and I completely lost it in the video. So if you want to see one of the best reactions I've ever had in a video, check out this past Sunday's live stream. My wife pulled this from one of the bonus packs, and she was very happy to have pulled it. So if the pull rates are similar to the first booster box that I opened up, should be getting 4 ultra rares and or secret rares in part 2. Still on the hunt for that Charizard VMAX as of this recording. Vanillite starts the first pack. Gothita, Nickit, Shelmet, Larvitar, Fighting type energy. Heat Fire energy increases the HP of fire type Pokemon by 20. Simisear, Doug Trio, reverse hollow of a Marini, a common. Final card would be a Pinturchin. I do have my cheat sheet next to me. I can always try and look up the names for the Pokemon from the 8th generation, so it would be Pinturchin. So a little bit of a tongue twister there. Pinturchin. Pinturchin. And that is one of the reasons that I decided to step away from the Pokemon TCG back in January, just because a new generation of cards were being released. But at the same time, when I caught wind that Charizard VMAX was going to be in the August set, that actually drew me out of retirement a little bit, and I'm very glad to be back with a whole new studio and setup. Nickit starts the second pack. Bounsweet, Snubble, Meltan, Bunnelby, Mad Party Attacker. Twin Energy is used a lot with that Pokemon. Fire type energy, Lairon, Old PC, Ariados, reverse hollow of a Mareep, just a common. Final card would be a Swanna. I know I have pulled that Swanna out before. 201 total cards in this set. I believe it is the smallest Sword and Shield series set so far. Main expansion, that is, just because Champion's Path will be a fairly small set that will be released starting in September, a special expansion. 4 and 2 to move that rare and reverse hollow to the back of the pack. Galarian Mr. Mime starts this one. Electrike, Dino, Passimian, Bunnelby, Psychic type energy, Steenie, Old PC. I've pulled lots of old PCs here. Ursaring, reverse all of that same. Ursaring, this is an uncommon. Final card would be a Beartic. So ending the pack with some bears. That is for sure. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. I am a big The Office fan. Dwight, of course, knows everything about bears. Alrighty, let's see what's in this one. So I have pulled out one VMAX out of this box so far. Highly doubt I'd get a second, but who knows? Jigglypuff starts this pack here. Ducklet, Carablast, Galarian Darumaka, Larvitar, Metal-type Energy, Ursaring, Rose Tower, a great stadium card to use with Rose the supporter. Once during each player's turn, that player may draw cards until they have 3 cards in their hand. Simisear, reverse holo of a Muck, a rare, and the final card would be a Centiskorch VMAX. So wow, 2 VMAX in this booster box. So close to that Charizard VMAX, a fire-type VMAX. I'll take this any day. A box with the 2 VMAX. Now this is a powerful attacker, pretty straightforward. G-Max Centiferno does 40 damage plus 40 more damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. And then the attack allows you to accelerate 1 additional fire energy card from your discard pile to this one after you calculate the damage. So I've seen plenty of Centiskorch VMAX decks out there. Welder, of course, quickly accelerates fire-type energy onto Pokemon. So I'm assuming I'll only get 1 full art at the very most out of the remaining packs. But oh, so close to Charizard VMAX. Well, now I know it is possible to regular VMAX in 1 booster box. Oh, so close. Now, like I said in part 1, the live stream that I did on Sunday night, I opened up the Darkness Ablaze 1-pack blisters. I'm going to be actually doing that live about, 3 hours from now? 4 hours from now? So I might pull it in that one. Pansear starts this pack. Mareep, Snubble, Tauros, Rookidee, Water-type Energy, Cape of Toughness, an excellent tool card. Increases, non-GX Pokemon, basic Pokemon, their HP by 50. Another great card here, powerful Colorless Energy. Increases the attacks of colorless Pokemon by 20. Solrock, reverse holo of an Arctofish. That is another rare. And the final card would be a Greedent. Next pack here, Grimmsnarl on it. Boy, I'm getting a little itchy by the eyes there. I know Tuttle, you see him a lot in my live streams. He sheds a lot of hair. Not as bad as some cats, but still. Might have some Tuttle hair in my eye, I think. So if I start crying in this video, that would be why. Not just because I'm happy or sad with the pulls. Panpour starts this one. Teddiursa, Rookidee, Torchic, Trapinch, Darkness-type Energy, Piers, a supporter card that potentially could be used with Eternatus VMAX. Search your deck for an energy card and a Darkness Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand. So if you were going second turn 1, this would be a useful card. Vanillish, Shiinotic, reverse holo of a Bird Keeper. First Bird Keeper pull of this entire box. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards, so a good combination of retreating for free and drawing cards. And the final card would be a Diggersby. Bird Keeper there is an uncommon. Only 4 full art trainer cards in this set. None are particularly good. I would say Rose or Pokemon Breeders Nurturing would be the 2 that I'd prefer if I was to get one out. I believe I pulled Kaboo full art before. Alrighty, I am setting aside all the code cards. Those code cards are very useful for building competitive decks online. Pansear starts this one. Morlull, Wishiwashi, Kufant, Dino, Grass-type Energy, Yellowhorn, an interesting item card. Both active Pokemon are now confused. Flaffy, Carnivine, reverse holo of an Aeron, a common. Final card would be a Vikavolt V, and this is a full art. So surprisingly, this is the second Vikavolt V that I've pulled from a pack. I actually had somewhat similar pulls in the Darkness Ablaze booster box that I did on live stream. Now, Vikavolt V is a good card overall with this item lock for paralyzing Bolt during your opponent's next turn. they can't play any item cards from their hands. So right now, this card is solid, but with the November set, I believe it's called Vivid Voltage. I'll have to look that up before I post this video to YouTube. Potentially some very good lightning type support for that Pokemon there, and lightning type Pokemon in general. So not bad at all. I'll take that. Charizard VMAX pack now. How about a Charizard VMAX? Is it possible to get 3 VMAX from one booster box? I highly, highly doubt it. I take another Crobat V though. Did pull one out in part 1. Pansage starts this one. Tauros. Diglett. Squovit. Shelmet. Lightning type energy. Flaffy. Carnivine. Big Parasol. Reverse Hollow of a Carnivine, an uncommon. Final card would be a Golisopod. This is a rare holo. Like I said in previous videos, I do like the rare holo cards in the Sword and Shield series of sets. The holofoil pattern does stand out a little bit more. Eternatus VMAX pack now. Of course, pulled that rainbow rare out in part 1. So I'm thinking should get probably 2 regular Pokemon V out in the remaining packs. How about a Charizard V? Have not pulled that out as of this opening. Pansage starts the pack. Golett, about halfway through part 2 as well. Vanillite, Trapinch, Teddy Ursa, Fighting type energy, Birdkeeper again, there we go. Steenie, Furret, Reverse Hollow of a Rose, another good supporter card. Allows you to quickly accelerate energy to VMAX Pokemon. It's an uncommon. And then Flygon is the rare in the pack. Definitely considering building a Mad Party deck for the online TCG. That is a tough deck to take down. Like I mentioned in part 1, right now I'm battling online with the Eternatus VMAX deck, and you're essentially exchanging 1 prize cards for 3 prize cards, so I'd have to knock out 6 attackers in Mad Party, and my opponent would essentially have to knock out 2 to beat me, so it's much easier for Mad Party to win. Clink starts this one. Ducklet, Mareep, Paris, Gothita, Lightning type energy, Relicanth, Yellhorn again, Ursaring, Reverse Hollow of a Rowlet, a common. Final card would be an Escavalier. So it does look like, I'll give a count here, 3, 6, 8 packs left to open up. Normally, when my wife's down here for the live stream, she'll pull the best packs out. Eternatus VMAX pack again. Excuse me. Hopefully I didn't blow you guys' eardrums out. Torchic starts this one. Must be dry down here. Starly, Skarmory, Pansage, Electrike, Fighting type energy, Hiding Darkness energy, Fletchinder, Gothorita, Reverse Hollow of a Ducklet, just a common, and the final card would be a Melmetal. Definitely hoping to build the Zacian V deck with Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX. I actually faced a deck that had the Lucario and Melmetal GX recently. Right now, at least, it is tough on the online TCG because I'm playing decks for the 2021 standard format, and for the next less than a week, actually by the time this video goes up, it will be the new standard format. Feebas starts this one. Passimian, Fletchling, Wimpod, Grimer, Fire type energy, Dedenne, a Mad Party attacker, Birdkeeper again, Solrock, Reverse Hollow of Decidueye. This card is normally a rare holo. Its ability prevents Pokemon V and GX Pokemon from attacking. And the final card would be a Hoopa. With Assault Gate, it is a solid attacker. If this Pokemon didn't move from the bench to the active spot this turn, this attack does nothing. But it does do 90 damage for only 1 Darkness Energy. I'm using a different Hoopa in the deck that I have for Eternatus VMAX. Scorch VMAX on this one, pulled it out earlier, proving that you can pull out 2 VMAX in one booster box. Now I have pulled out 6 total rare holo cards, the same number I pulled in the live streamed booster box that I did. So remaining pulls, hopefully all Pokemon V. Dino starts this one, Jigglypuff, Dunsparce, Clink, Mareanie, Psychic type Energy, Combuskin, Pupitar, Corvisquire, Reverse Holo of a Bounsweet, a common. Final card would be a Galarian Mr. Mime. And this card is used in the Mad Party decks, but only to discard because the attackers just require Pokemon with Mad Party on them in the discard pile, so you don't need to use Galarian Mr. Mime or anything. You can just put Galarian Mr. Mime right in the discard. Charizard VMAX pack now. A very good box overall, other than, like I mentioned, purely as a collector would love Charizard VMAX. Skitty starts this one. Rowlet, Wishiwashi, Kufant, Sinistea, Metal type Energy, Struggle Gloves, Clang, Dartrix, Reverse Holo of a Familiar Bell in uncommon. Final card in Exogore. Starting to see some multiples when it comes to that final spot, but for deck building, multiples are actually a good thing in my favorite set, Legendary Collection. There's actually multiple copies of the same Pokemon in the pack. As far as I know, that is the only set that was geared mainly towards competitive players. Spinarak starts this one, 3 packs left to go. Larvesta, Hippopotas, Golett, Skitty, Water type Energy, Corvisquire, Lunatone, Struggle Gloves, Reverse Holo of a Relicanth, a common. Final card would be a Swanna. I believe I pulled 3 Swanna out at least, just because I know its ability has Bird Keeper in the text. Grimmsnarl VMAX here, hoping for something good. I'm thinking I'll get something. Nope, I would have bet wrong. So here's another green colored code card. Best you could do would be maybe a Turbo Pash in that Reverse Holo slot. Hippopotas starts this one, 2 left to go. Sentret, Larvesta, Morlul, Toxel, Darkness type Energy, Relicanth, Zweilous, Familiar Bell, Reverse Holo of a Combuskin, and uncommon. Final card would be a Manectric. Alrighty, so 2 packs left to go. Ideally, I would get 2 Pokemon V, 1 in each pack. Let's see here. I'll save the Charizard VMAX pack until the end. It won't make much of a difference at this point in time. Hopefully this is a white colored code card. I'm just going to close my eyes. Can I do it without looking? I might have showed it on camera, but I'm just going to set that right on the ground. Normally I just throw it on the ground, but sometimes I need that code card back, and who knows where it's going to be. So this one starts with Grimer, Galarian Darumaka, Sentret, Rowlet, Squovit, Grass type Energy, Rare Fossil, Simisage, Simipour, Reverse Holo of a happy looking Jigglypuff, a common. Final card would be a Houndoom V. So I was correct in thinking this would be a Pokemon V. Now there are 14 different Pokemon V in the set, so pulling the Crobat out in part 1 was pretty good. Vengeful Flame can actually do 200 damage if your benched fire Pokemon have any damage counters on them. An interesting attack. Final pack in this Darkness Ablaze booster box from Collector's Cache. I'm going to throw that code card on the ground again. So let's go like this. That's going on the ground. I am going to do something little here. So 4 and then 2. I'm just going to set this card, Charizard VMAX, right? Yep. It's going to be Charizard VMAX. Alrighty, so final pack starts with Paris, Larvitar, Golett, Feebas, Purloin, Lightning type Energy, Dugtrio, Billowing Smoke, Heat Fire Energy, Reverse Holo of a Squovit, a Common, and the final card hoping for a Pokemon V, but otherwise I will summarize all of the pulls. Crobat V, Crobat V. It would be a Kling Klang, a rare non-holo. But very happy with this box overall. I'll summarize the pulls in part 2, go over to TCG Player, look at the price guide, and then give the entire box summary. Alrighty, so in part 2, I was able to pull out 3 rare reverse holo, Decidueye, Arctofish, and Muck, 3 rare holo, Hoopa, Golisopod, and then Pinchurchin. Only 1 Pokemon V in Houndoom, still on the hunt to pull out Charizard V. 1 V Full Art in Vikavolt, a great attacker with the paralyzing bolt attack. And then 1 VMAX in Centiskorch. So I will quickly head on over to the price guide on TCG Player, see if these cards are worth anything at all. So again, Charizard VMAX still on the hunt as of this video, $110 that card is worth. Let's see here. Anything of value. So Centiskorch VMAX, a $10 card. And then Vikavolt V Full Art, a $7.70 card. And then other than that, not much value. But overall, I did do pretty well pulling out the Eternatus VMAX and a Crobat V. So I can summarize the entire box now. So just hold on here and I'll get the cards laid out on the mat. So here is a summary of the entire Darkness Ablaze booster box that I opened up. Compared to the one that I opened up in live stream, quality-wise, this one was better. Quantity-wise, the other one was just a bit better. So on the entire box, I was able to pull out 4 rare reverse holos, 6 rare holo, 4 Pokemon V, 2 Pokemon VMAX, 1 V Full Art, and then 1 VMAX Rainbow Rare. So very happy with this box, like I mentioned. Greatly appreciate everyone who did watch both part 1 and part 2. Definitely will be getting some online TCG gameplay videos going, and hopefully public events will open back up. I'm halfway there now, pulling an Eternatus VMAX to start building a real life deck. So that will conclude this video. Make sure before you go, if you have not already, subscribe to my channel and leave a like. So thanks everyone for watching. If you'd like to support my channel even more, check out the links in the description of this video or consider donating via the live chat during my live streams and premieres. So that will conclude this opening. Thanks everyone for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.